Well, greetings and good morning, introduction to business students or business students. This is Mr. Doucette, and this is week number 8 of our 18-week course in Introduction to Business here at Chaffey College. And this week we're going to be looking at Chapter 9, the focus of motivating employees, which is really a pretty cool chapter. This is some of my favorite content when it comes to businesses and running an organization and management and leadership is how do you motivate people to do the job well. And so there's some different theories and techniques that you can use, and that's what you'll be looking at in this particular chapter. So I think you'll really enjoy that. I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing my screen. I'm going to go ahead and go to our class. So here it is. We are in our second module. We're going to be ending module 2 this particular Sunday coming up. So I'm going to go ahead and select that. And here we are in Module 2, Week 5. We're actually down here in Module 2, Week 8. So here, last week you looked at leadership and management. Now this week you're going to be looking at, again, motivating employees. So make sure you read the chapter. There's the chapter right here. You can basically work through each of these folders one at a time and read the textbook. And then you have PowerPoint for Chapter 9, which is kind of helpful. There's some good videos in there to watch to kind of help solidify some of the concepts. But you do have a check-in assignment for week number 8, so you're going to be answering some questions on Chapter 9. Again, these are meant to drive you to the textbook to find answers to important key concepts that I really think are important for you to know. So make sure you give substance to your answers. They don't need to be super long, but they shouldn't be one sentence either. So make sure you think through, because a lot of what you're learning, of course, is going to be on the exam and or on the quizzes. So make sure you read and thoroughly answer the questions, and that you answer all the questions. And then you have a discussion post that you're actually going to be finishing this week. So I'm going to select that if my computer's not too slow. And I'm going to go ahead and, rather than say continue, I'm going to edit that to say complete, because it is going to be due this Sunday coming up. And this is where you are identifying the different ways that people come up with ideas. And you're picking one that is from the article that I've provided, and you're going to write up, kind of what you liked, which one you thought was the most helpful, and then, how does that affect you, and all the rest. So it's not going to let me, there we go. Let me edit it. Taking a long time. My computer is very slow here at the office, but I'm going to put complete. So there you go. You're going to be completing that assignment. And it is due this week. Let's make sure the date is right. It is. So, all right. So now that you're going to be completing that this Sunday. And then, of course, you have, as I noted there, your first or second exam. So every few weeks, every 4 to 5 weeks in this class, actually, you will have your exam. So this module number 2 ends this week, and so it ends with an exam, and it's going to be based on the chapters just in this particular module. So you don't have to worry about stuff that you learned in the first module, just what you've learned in the second module. So just be aware of that. But let me scroll down here again. So yeah, here we are right here. So this is exam number 1. Sorry. Keep scrolling. I clicked it too soon. There we go. Exam number 2. So again, a check-in assignment, just completing the discussion post you've been working on for about 4 weeks, and then your exam number 2. So that's it for week number 8. Keep up the good work. We're going to be having spring break here in a couple of weeks, so it'll give you a little bit of a reprieve. If you've gotten behind on anything, that'll be a great time to catch up for anything that you may have missed. But keep up the good work, and you will see me again on video next week. So until then, have a great one.